River Rescue Initiative.
Good afternoon. I'm Daniel Macon from Columbus Fire and EMS, and this is my colleague, Daniel Horde, from Columbus Fire and EMS. And we wanted to come here and talk to you about our River Rescue Initiative. First off, I'd just like to start off with the problem that we have is we have a large river that runs through our city, and we have several river rescues a year, and we have several drownings a year. And we can't get to every situation or every part of the river, so which we had to come up with some help. So we came up with the idea, we had some challenges that we need to overcome first. So just a few of those details. It's the largest urban whitewater course in the Southeast. It's 2.5 miles of Class 3 and Class 4 rapids. It separates two cities, which is Columbus, Georgia, and Phoenix City, Alabama, and also two states. It attracts kayakers, swimmers, fishermen, sightseers, I should say thrill seekers in there from around the country. The 2.5 miles of the course are highly compartmentalized by natural and man-made structures, which means, I'll get to that next slide. 95% of the victims and witnesses do not know their exact location when they're visiting the river, which causes a huge problem for us. Location dictates response, such as where do we launch from? If it's in this part of the river or that part of the river, which piece of apparatus do we take? How many personnel do we take? It becomes an issue for us. And responses are severely delayed due to inaccurate location information. So I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about our chief, Chief Sal Scarpa. He kind of pushed us to push this initiative. He calls them moonshots. So we brainstormed. Every year we have a retreat, and we come up with the idea to basically, we come up with these few ideas. So one, we come up with a river section off into zones where eyewitnesses can be identified, where they can identify where they're at, shape, color, and a number. Team up with our city IT department for a Smart Cities initiative. We're going to put cameras on the river that streams footage directly to dispatch to allow for accurate location and identification for faster response. An automated drone that tracks reports victims in trouble. This is a picture of a few of our people on our team, and then basically I got a video to show you. Oh, that could. Go ahead.
All right, so what you can see there, long story short, is they trained the cameras, the Georgia Tech IT division, to use AI technology to learn when someone's in trouble or when someone could potentially be in trouble. Using the USGS that also takes the water level data, overlays that. If there's no water rise, there's no concern. But we release water usually twice a day through the Georgia Power Dam. And so what happens is, the next steps, which I'll get to, is it's telling us long before there's a problem whether or not we need to respond and where we need to respond to. So our drone capabilities, Dr. Forrest Tully, our IT director, is here. He purchased our department a drone because, as you know, funding's always an issue. This gives some brief drone capabilities. I will read them to you. I'll play a quick video and bring it into landing of what our drone can do. So I'll talk over it a little bit. Once we make that move, I'm waiting for it to play.
Oh, you went too far.
And the green button goes forward. What does the red button do?
Right there.
You can go back to it.
Oh, it's not touching
right
anything. Okay, here it comes. So I'm going to talk over it briefly. Our drone can deploy inflatable PFDs. So it'll hold up to 4, an 80-pound payload. So much quicker than we can get there with our team, this drone can arrive. It can be controlled from our water rescue team, our base at Station 1. It can deploy out, and it can drop those inflatables. Where Chief Macon mentioned, where we access the river is very limited, but the drone can access directly from the fire station. So once we have the alert and have been notified of it, it can drop it out. It's also infrared capable, which you'll see here. And so next steps for us are, we've got one camera on the river. We've got the AI system trained. The next systems for us are covering the 2.5 mile course to make sure that we have coverage across the course. And to make sure that we're working the drone is not currently automated. So currently we have to have one of our drone operators use it. So our next steps as we work with Georgia Tech, how do we automate it? We have the system broken up and learned. It knows the areas of the river, but to be able to deploy, also add the AI technology, the learning is over. We've taught that, so now, and also how to get the alerts. Command center at our rescue station, and then also getting it cloud-based so that we can receive that on our phone. So the technology's been put into place. Georgia Tech's been an incredible partner, also our IT department, Dr. Tully. So we're thankful for that, and now we're taking it next steps to make it deployable in real time. That's it for us.
Next slide.
Just contact if you need it.